Hey, Leo, welcome in. My name is Laura from Tenacious Taurus Tarot, and this is going to be a general collective message for all of my Leos out there. Keep in mind, timing and energy is still fluid. This could play out at any point in time. This is a timeless message for all of my Leos out there, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, even your North Node. So let's talk about these energies that came through in my meditative session. And so I think you feel like you've wasted a lot of time on what I want to say was a monumental relationship. And so I think you're just feeling like this relationship was just a big waste of time. And maybe there's been a lot of arguing, maybe there's been a lot of waiting, and maybe you just feel like you've lost a lot of time with a certain relationship that should be over. And I felt anger. I felt so much anger, Leo, so much sacred rage. And so maybe you've wasted a lot of time, maybe you've wasted a lot of money on a relationship here, but I do feel frank, direct, blunt communication really is what is needed right now. But there is somebody here, I feel, trying to undermine you, Leo. And what I kept hearing is reap what you sow, reap what you sow. So take that how that resonates for you. But we're going to jump in with the tarot and we're going to see what else needs to come through. We're going to start off by setting the tone for this message with the Star Codes Astro Oracle deck. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Like the video, comment on the video, share the video. It helps circulate the content, helps the channel to grow. Just a nice, free, easy way to show me some support. And I want you to remember, Leo, Tarot, Oracle, it's about guidance. It's about empowerment. I'm not here to tell you what to do. The cards are not here to tell you what to do. I'm just here to maybe nudge you in the right direction. I'm just the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. Take this reading and all readings as an opportunity to step into your power, to step into growth, and to create the life that you want. So let's see what needs to come through with the Oracle cards. There you are, Leo. We get the moon card, so I could be talking to a Leo moon. It doesn't have to be, but you are going through some type of breakdown of beliefs. I feel like a very prominent ego death. And so everything is not as it seems. And so you are definitely shifting your perceptions connected to belief. And I do feel a lot of anger. I think you are just ready to rage. I do feel like you really need to find your voice here. And this is likely connected to the eclipse. I don't know why I feel eclipse energy, but we are like one day away from the eclipse as I'm recording this message. And so it's really time to gain a new perception. And maybe this new truth coming to light is really going to show you like, hey, I put a lot of effort into some type of romantic cycle and it's turned out to be a big waste of time. I think I would be pretty angry about that too. But let's get a few of these cards out, Leo, and let's see what else needs to come through for my Leo collective. One of them stayed on the table. Scorpio. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. You could have prominent Scorpio in your chart. Scorpio is all about investigating the deeper, darker sides of life. It is an 8 card, and so something about strength, which is ruled by Leo. But I also feel Scorpio rules the 8th house, and so the 8th house is the house of death. 333 on the timer. It's also the house of shared resources, and so there's something coming to light. I'm going to set that card aside, and we're going to read further into that card into the book, but let's get the rest of these out. We get the Sun. This is all about illumination. So what was hidden is coming to light. That's what I feel. What was hidden is coming to light, and you are coming into some newfound knowledge. I feel gossip. I don't know why I feel that. I feel gossip. I could be talking to somebody with a core wound, a Chiron in Gemini, which would be connected to a communication wound, I feel. I also feel with the 3 card, I feel Empress energy. It's time to birth something new here. And I also feel like 3 of Wands energy. It's time to take those next steps forward. And there's that communication. And so it's time to have a heart-to-heart conversation. Or maybe it's time to just be frank and direct and blunt with some type of communication, because there's a past pattern here. Could be a Leo South Node, doesn't have to be, but there's a past pattern here that you are being asked to ascend. And so 33 is a master number. It is the teacher of the teachers. It's connected to the 7 of Wands card in the tarot. And so there's something about the past here that needs to be addressed. And so maybe this is a deep past life soul tie, and it's time to deliver that blunt message with Mercury. I feel judgment. I feel third party. I do feel like a Three of Cups here. And so it's time to make a judgment call. So let's read into that Scorpio energy because something here is feeling very, very daunting, very, very dark. And so it's time to stop dropping the assumptions, and it's time to start asking questions. So you are being asked to dive deep down into the wellspring of your soul, Leo. And so maybe you're a Scorpio South Node. Maybe you are a Scorpio South Node. Pay close attention to everything around you right now. I do feel there's been some type of an assumption. I do feel there's something here that has felt very unsettling for you for a while now, and it's coming to the surface to be addressed. And so you can't keep hiding underneath the rocks, Leo. You're going to have to probe. You're going to have to get curious because the unconscious is definitely being made conscious. And so I think worst case scenario is playing out, and you better get prepared, Leo. I think you could search for the best case scenario here, but I just feel something here has been a big waste of time. And so be ready to transform, be ready to transmute, and be ready to go towards a new situation. And so I think it's time to hold your cards close to your chest. That's what I think is going on here. It's time to hold those cards close to your chest. I do think maybe you don't have all of the facts. Maybe somebody's hidden some information from you. Maybe it is a Scorpio, Leo. I don't know. But I do feel it's time for you to get comfortable being alone and to walk the path alone, because there's something about no more bargaining when it comes to relationships. And so it's time for you to get within the depths of your soul and to find your own connection to the infinite. And so I think there's a relationship here that has been destabilizing for a while. It could be a work relationship, a love relationship, any kind of relationship. And you are now questioning everything. It's got you in a state, I feel, of disillusionment. I feel jealousy. I feel possessiveness. I feel anger. I feel this is draining your energy, these negative emotions. And what I keep hearing is waste of time, waste of time. And so be careful. I think there's triggers. You're on the defense. The scorpion sting freaking hurts. And so you might not be getting what you want back as a response here. So what do you need to transform? Maybe you've lent somebody some money and they're not ever going to pay you back, and it's time to face that fact. It's time to face that truth. I think it's time to face your fears and your monsters and your shadow self so you can transform out of this situation. And so feel this truth, because I think there's fear about this truth coming to light. So let's go further with the cards. Let's go further with the tarot. Let's see what else needs to come through for you, Leo. Let's see what we got here. I'm using the Tarot of Dreams deck. Look at that. We got a Palace of Lies. We got a King of Wands in reversed. And so there's that anger. There's that sacred rage, jealousy, possessiveness, reaping what you sow. And so we got a liar, liar, pants on fire is what I just heard. Liar, liar, pants on fire. So let's get 9 of these cards out for you, Leo. Let's see what else needs to come through for this timeless message for Leo. Messages for Leo, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and North Node. Okay, we get the Death card in reversed and the Page of Swords in reversed. And I kind of put that right here on the South Node and the messages. And so there is some blocked communication here. There is something about a South Node pattern. And maybe you are a South Node Scorpio or dealing with somebody with the South Node Scorpio, but there's going to be some challenging information coming. And the Death reversed is saying stop clinging to something that needs to die away. Ace of Coins out. 7 of Coins upright. Ace of Coins was in reverse. 7 of Coins. 3 of Coins in reverse. And so there's like a huge release. A dropping of dead weight, a release of a very stuck, stagnant, complacent situation here. The 7 of Swords, this is feeling really, really yucky. The 9 of Coins in reversed. Below the 7 of Coins, we get the Knight of Coins upright. We get the Lovers. There it is, the Lovers. We get the High Priestess. And we get the Palace of Coins. So what I noticed, the one thing that I noticed right out the gate is all of the pentacles, all of the coins. And so, yeah, a lot of time has been wasted here. maybe even up to 7 years. A lot of time has been wasted here in the wrong relationship, likely due to codependencies or somebody that doesn't have enough to take care of themselves. And I just feel this has been a very slow realization of the waste of time. The overall outcome is unlimited abundance, is really what it's feeling like. And on the bottom of the deck, the 10 of coins in reverse. Something needs to leave your life before you can build a new cycle. And so I just feel it's time to move on from a false foundation. And there is definitely a lot of fear, a lot of anger, a lot of hurt, a lot of pain when it comes to this ending. But the Three of Wands is saying it's time to take those next steps. And so I do feel somebody here has extreme codependency issues. There's the energy of Virgo coming through, Taurus coming through, Capricorn, Virgo, Aquarius, Pisces, Gemini. So you could be dealing with any of those signs, Leo. But the central energy is this Nine of Coins in reverse. And so this is somebody codependent, afraid to be alone. And maybe it's time to just put in the work to look at your own deceptive qualities. And so take that how it resonates. But the Seven of Swords is saying, hey, there's been a lot of facts avoided. I feel two people mutually maybe manipulating one another here, all to avoid some type of painful ending, all to avoid having to look at codependency issues. But what I see here on the top row with the Ace of Coins, the Three of Coins in reversed, and the Seven of Pentacles in between is like, hey, a lot of time has been wasted. And so probably the last 3 years has been a realization of, I've wasted a lot of time. And maybe you stayed stuck in confusion because you didn't want to lose out on what was invested in. But really, it was never meant to lead you towards anything abundant in the first place. It was a poor investment from the start. I also feel this energy of like a lack of loyalty here, especially with the Seven of Swords. And so currently, as I'm recording this, I do believe the moon is at late degree Aquarius. And so you might be coming into this realization to prepare you for the eclipse, to purge something, because ultimately there is an unexpected choice in love. And maybe somebody has hidden the fact that they want to go towards another lover. And this is where the anger is coming in from, because you feel like this is a big waste of time. So let's clarify the Nine of Coins in reverse. I really feel like the last 9 months has been like a really draining process of avoiding this truth. So the Nine of Coins in reverse, thank goodness we get the 10 of Wands in reverse. This is a huge release of a burden. This is like a giving it to God moment, a coming to Jesus moment. And we get the Chariot card, Cancer energy, and we get the Five of Swords, and a recognition of your own self-betraying, self-sabotaging behaviors. And so there could be an emotional release, an emotional breakdown. I do think all that was kept below the surface is coming forward with a vengeance, but you're going to come out the other side holding that sword of truth. And so this is about healing from the lies that you tell yourself, Leo. And I do think there is some type of very painful ending. How did I not see this coming? But I do think you do, because what goes around comes around. And so if there's a relationship here that started on the backbones of another relationship where somebody betrayed another, what goes around comes around. And so I think the worst has already happened, and now something is coming back around, so you can put in the work to heal, because there is a lack of healing here. There is a lack of self-love. And so the only way to heal is to give all of that love to yourself. So what is the Lovers all about? Because I do think there's a choice here. Maybe you've got a partner here that is undermining you, preparing to go towards another romantic partner. We get the Justice card in reversed. We get the Temperance card, and we get the Six of Cups. Yeah, somebody here, I think, wants to go back to a lover from the past. They want a redo. They want to try again. And so I don't know who you are in this situation, Leo, but either you are going back to somebody from the past that you want to heal something with, or your person is, and this is what is fair. This is what is meant to be. The Justice reverse is saying all is fair in love and war. This is exactly how this is supposed to play out, and it's going to lead to a passionate new beginning. But I think there's a need to recognize some type of an emotional addiction here. Maybe you've got Pisces in your chart. Maybe you're dealing with a Pisces. But there's an emotional addiction here. And I feel a very karmic block when it comes to some type of divine union here with the Empress card. So what is the Palace of Coins? Tell me about the Palace of Coins. Oh, we get the Five of Wands. We got the Five of Wands. We got the Five of Cups. Let's get a couple more out, Leo. We get the Palace of Cups in reversed. We get the Ten of Cups in reversed. And we get the Eight of Wands in reversed. And so, yeah, somebody here is really struggling. They're struggling. There is this energy of repeating negative patterns. Somebody really does want to go back. Somebody wants to go back and heal a situation with maybe somebody at one point in time could have been a Ten of Cups, and they've struggled emotionally. They've really struggled with making this decision, maybe because a lot of outside opinions got in the mix. But this is some karma playing out is really what it feels like. And so I do feel there's something about going back. Get ready to defend yourself. Somebody here is going back towards something that at one point in time I think was looked at as wish fulfillment, maybe with the Pisces. But there's something here about expanding beyond a past cycle with the South Node energy. And Mercury is saying get ready to deliver some harsh communication. We do have Mercury back in Virgo. It's going to be opposing Neptune in a couple of days. And so there might be a very challenging conversation coming up in the next couple of days is really what I'm feeling here for you, Leo. But let's get a closing message with the Spiritual Journey Oracle deck. I do feel Aquarian energy. I see Cancer. I see Libra. I see Gemini, Pisces, a lot of Pisces energy. We got all of the fixed signs, Libra, Leo, Aquarius. But what's the closing message here? Self-realization, self-actualization. Get ready for a wake-up call, Leo. I do think there's going to be a wake-up call. And so this really is about you tapping into your full potential. And so it's going to take great strength, I think, to get rid of somebody here in your life that has really taken advantage of you, maybe taken advantage of your finances, your kindness. Your ancestors are screaming at you, Leo, listen up, listen up. Don't hold on to this because of your ego. There's a divine plan at work, and I do feel there's an unexpected tower. And so if things aren't unfolding to your expectations, there's a need to release control. There's a need to surrender. Because I do think your ancestors are watching over you, and they're saying, hey, this very uncomfortable negative manifestation in your physical reality is a result of you being connected to somebody you're not meant to be with. And so it's time to journey to these higher states of consciousness. And I do feel it's time to complete a karmic lesson. Work through the painful lesson. Work through the pain. Resolve the pain. There's a past life soulmate connection here that needs some type of resolution so you can move on and embrace this opportunity for growth. So forgive this person, forgive yourself, and liberate yourself from this pain. It's time to let go. And that's what I got for you, Leo. So I really hope this helped. I hope this resonated. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, check out the description box below. Also, if you'd like to become a channel member, I go live every Thursday at noon on the membership side of the channel. For less than a cup of coffee a month, you can join me over there, and we dig into all of the zodiac signs every Thursday. So go check it out, Leo. I wish you the best, and I do look forward to seeing you all again next time. Thank you.